After 2 weeks of silence, the developers have released a major update, adding 2 new maps, specifically the nighttime versions of maps we've all been waiting for. There are a lot of changes, so I won't drag this out. Drop a like right now and let's get started. Want free cases? Then check out Clash, where you can join and win in-case battles. By using my link and promo code, you'll get a 5% bonus and free cases right away. They've got tons of game modes, including the new tiles and my personal favorite, Crush, where you can test your luck. You can deposit using whatever works best for you, even CS2 skins, and you can cash out with skins or even crypto. They also have free raindrops, so you can grab as many rewards as possible. Grab your free cases with the link below. So, we'll begin this video with how the developers presented this update to us. Essentially, they talk about the addition of 2 new maps, Ancient Night and Shoots Night. However, both of these maps aren't available in all modes. For example, Ancient is only playable in Casual, the standard mode, and Deathmatch, while Shoots is exclusive to Arms Race. Aside from adding nighttime versions of the maps, the developers also improved the regular daytime versions. Take a look at how Ancient looked before this update and how the daytime version looks now. There are some small graphical improvements, though possibly at the cost of FPS. As for the nighttime version, you're seeing it on your screen right now. Before we move on to the full list of changes, I also want to mention that a new music kit has been added, which you can already purchase in the main menu. You can listen to it in detail yourself in-game, but here's a sample of one of the tracks. Additionally, a new limited time item has been added to the Armory Pass, an MK silencer in various color schemes. The developers even showed us some examples of the possible skins. Now onto the more detailed list of changes. The developers provided an in-depth explanation of the improvements made to Ancient in terms of quality, specifically updating all the map's materials to align with Counter-Strike 2's latest shaders. New textures were added, including wet surfaces and moss. There were also some backend additions for map creators, but those aren't particularly relevant to us. This update also brought a lot of animation changes, which was expected since the developers have been working hard on the new animation graph 2 introduced in the previous major update. Let me show you some of these changes. All knife animations, drawing and quick inspect, have been fixed and improved. The difference is subtle, but using my own knife as an example, it does feel a bit better. The AK-47's draw animation has been improved. It was universally disliked before, but now it's actually better. The same goes for knife comparison animations. We covered this in the last video, so I won't extend this one unnecessarily. Besides the AK, draw animations were also improved for the Galil M4A1S and the standard M4A4 without the suppressor for the AWP and both M4 variants. With and without the suppressor, only the draw animation was fixed, not the inspect animation. Meanwhile, both animations were fixed for the AK, AUG, Bison and Galil. Another fix addressed an issue where the XM1014 shotgun would block your crosshair during reloading. I assume this means the gun was literally centered on your screen, making it impossible to see your crosshair while reloading. As for settings, this update introduced a new improvement. In windowed full screen mode, you can now adjust the aspect ratio and the render resolution, something previously only possible in full screen mode. Remember the bunny hop bug where lowering your FPS allowed for perfect jumps across the map? Well, here's how the developers fixed it. They simply locked the ability to change the console command FPS max after connecting to a server. So now, even if you set FPS max 0 mid-game, your FPS won't increase beyond what it was when you first loaded into the map. It's a dumb solution, but it might work as a temporary fix. It seems the devs still haven't figured out how to properly address bunny hopping, and by the way, there's no mention of bunny hop fixes in this update. Another bug that was fixed involved a certain guns firing prematurely. This primarily affected the SSG-08 Scout, where you could fire, quickly switch weapons back and forth, and then shoot again slightly faster than intended, giving an unfair advantage. That's now fixed. The developers also mentioned performance improvements on most maps. You'll have to let me know in the comments how it runs for you, since performance varies for everyone. Another change beyond the graphical updates to Ancient is that the temple area now obstructs your view in certain spots. You literally can't see past it in some angles. By the way, I don't know how it'll be for you in the morning, but right now, right after the update dropped, many players, myself included, had trouble even downloading it. The update just wouldn't install for a while, so you've already seen the daytime ancient, which means it's time to check out the nighttime version. Honestly, it's the same map, but at night, though I still recommend hopping into the game yourself to see it, because a video probably won't capture the full atmosphere of the nighttime maps. Personally, I'd love it if the developers made nighttime versions of every map. That's all for today. This was Ravil. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next damn video.